Hi all and welcome to another PixelK video. With Age of War Chapter 2 finally being live, it's time to take a closer look at the new snake pets introduced with this chapter. Yes, that's right, the small slithering cobras are now available as pets for everyone, that be on PC or console. That being said, don't confuse them with the larger snakes seen in-game though. While they are also available as pets, the giant snakes are linked to the paid battle pass. The biggest hurdle for aspiring snake owners might be to find snake eggs. No worries though, we got you covered and have included multiple Exiled Lands locations in this video. We will do a separate video on more locations here and on Sipta, once we have had time to map a few more out. Before we get on with showing you locations, let's cover the basics and how to turn eggs into regular as well as greater alpha cobra pets. Once you have secured one or more eggs, you first have to hatch them into cobra hatchlings. The quickest way to achieve this is to use a compost heap, as that will drastically reduce the 24-hour expiry timer on the eggs. Once you have hatched any number of them, naturally or in a compost heap, note that there's no expiry timer on the hatchlings themselves. Then the next and final step is to turn your hatchlings into pet followers. Simply bring them over to your animal pen to get started. Looking at the highest chance of getting a greater alpha version, you'll need Shadespiced perfect cut of meat, giving a 30% chance. That's followed by Shadespiced raw tough meat with a 25% chance, and Shadespiced raw succulent meat with a 20% chance. That aside, it might be a lot easier to simply secure exquisite meat, which offers a 20% chance for an alpha. A quite decent rate all considered. The second best regular option is exotic flesh, which offers a 15% chance. Keep in mind the RNG gods. We personally tried Shadespiced corrupted flesh with 100 hatchlings and got 19 alpha cobras, far above the 13% indicated on the wiki, while 100 Shadespiced human flesh only delivered 12 alphas, with the expected rate being 17%. While they might not become your favorite fighters, pet cobras work like followers generally. You can interact with them and level them up to 20 as they fight with you. However, they have very low HP, and while they have a nasty bite and do poison damage, their survivability makes them a bad choice for combat. That aside, there are as well giant snakes to consider. However, to unlock those as pets, you will have to get a paid battle pass and collect the level 18 reward. Once claimed, you have unlocked the recipe for the giant snake and greater giant snake in your ancestral knowledge. Both versions can be handcrafted and require sorcerer's pet food, and either a cobra or cobra alpha. You can craft the sorcerer's pet food at the alchemist bench with 1 gruel, 1 yellow lotus blossom and 2 aloe leaves. Let's take a quick look at the base stats for the giant and greater giant snake, as well as a max level example. While both require the cobra pets for the skin to apply, they ultimately have different stats. While the regular giant snake is already quite intimidating, the greater version is the real deal. Now finally, where to get snake eggs? We've not had enough time to fully search Sipta yet, though a tip would be to check out the central area of the ruins of Shotl, as we have found a couple of egg locations there already. Now we'll show you several locations we have found in the Exiled Lands. And we plan to follow up with more locations and the Isle of Sipta in separate videos. First up is this location, far east in the jungle at the pagoda of Boundless Lust. You can find some eggs just below the pagoda structure in the corner here. Next up, we head over to Mitra's Serenity in the desert. The eggs can be found behind the stone structure. The next location is east of the den at Chaos Mouth. You can find some eggs under the bridge between some stone boulders. More eggs can be found at Muriella's Hope. They are located just south against the rocks. Another location lies west of the den, just a little bit north from where you can access the Midnight Grove. You can find the egg nestled between some of the ruins. Moving further west to Clail's Stronghold. Then facing the entrance, the eggs can be found on the right hand side at the bottom of the rocks. There's another location close to the Westwall district of Sepemere. Then outside the main entrance to the area, move west towards some larger rocks. You can find the eggs just behind them. The last location we have found so far is south, outside of Sepemere. Move south from the entrance towards the cliff face with the big eye mural. The eggs are located in a corner just there. And that's all for this guide. We hope you found it helpful and that you will enjoy the new pet followers. If you like our content, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe.